Hello, welcome back to my Masterbuilt 800. Today we're going to be trying something new, chicken wings in a rotisserie basket. Hang on, I think you'll want to see that. Last night I cut the chicken wings, or did just join them, whatever you want to call them, took the little tips off, and put them in the refrigerator all night with a little salt. Today I'm going to put on some Cosmo's Dirty Bird rub, 1 tablespoon, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I've never tried it, but I've read that it helps make the chicken crisp better. So let's find out. So just dig in with your hands, give it a good mix. Hopefully, when they get in the basket and tumble, they'll mix even better. So now it's just a matter of putting the wings in the basket. This was a pack of 16 wings, weighed a little over 5 pounds. So that should give me 32 joints, if my basic math is right. But so for this, come down, there's like a suitcase latch over here, or you put that in. Now this is the end that goes into the motor, so I'm going to put it in this way because I want these latches on the outside. I washed the basket when I got it, but I've never put the skewer in, and the screws are all the way down. And I guess get it about middle way. I used the rotisserie on another cook, and the little thumb screws, I thought I had them tight, but they backed out. So I'm going to get something to take care of that. Ain't nothing like a good old set of channel locks. Give each one a little twist there. There. That is good and tight. So when they spin, they're going to tumble around. I've got the Masterbuilt going at 400 degrees, and it should be up to temperature by now. So let's go put these on. All right, I'm back. So let's get these wings go and see what we can do with them. Did I mention I've never done this before? This is all a brand new experience for me. All right, we got it in. Let's turn on the rotisserie. Well, seems to be going all right. Looks good to me. They're tumbling. So we're going to close the lid. We'll come back later and see how they're doing. One more thing. From the little videos I've seen, most of them have seemed to have been on the rotisserie or a Napoleon gas grill. But they seem to say cook them for an hour around 400. So I'm going to come back in about 30 minutes. It's 4:37. So I'll come back in about 30 minutes and we'll see what we got then. Okay, half hour's gone by. Let's see how these are looking. Well, they're looking pretty good. But I don't think they're anywhere near done yet, do you? Look at the juices collecting down there. That is looking good, looking good. We'll come back in another half hour. All right, we're back. And I'm embarrassed to say this, but the temperature started dropping and I didn't pay attention to it. And it had almost run out of coals. I looked in the bin before we started and I thought I had enough, but I was wrong. Anyway, it's back up to 400 now. And it's been another half hour, so let's take a look, see what they look like, and if we need to probe, okay? Well, they are looking better. But I'm not sure they're ready to probe yet. They still look like they got a little bit to go. I'll tell you what, let's stop this rotisserie for a moment and probe it anyway. Get my handy dandy instant read. We'll stick it right there. 178, 207. Well, temperature rise, I think they might be done. Crispy wise, not so much. So let this run another 10 minutes and we'll see how it is. You know what? I've changed my mind. I'm gonna let that get around and stop it. And then I got some Korean barbecue sauce I'm gonna pour on there. Let that tumble around with it. I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna pour right through that basket. I think I'll start it up. Well, it appears to be just running right across the top of them, not sticking. Wasn't quite what I was expecting there. But we'll let them go another 10 minutes anyway. And we'll be back and see how they turn out. Okay, we're back. 10 minutes made a world of difference, let me tell you. First, they look some kind of good. I'll open up this basket. I mean, check that out. But looks doesn't matter, does it? How they going to taste? So let's take a little taste. I got a drumstick here, or wing stick, that's what you call the thing. Besides being hot. I think if I hadn't have had a problem with the letting the fire go out, these would have been very crispy. As it is, they're still crispy, but it's not crispy. That tastes good. I think we can improve on it next time. But for a first attempt, I am not disappointed at all. So, thank y'all for watching. Remember to play with your grill, try new things. Oh, and remember, Houston, we have a problem.